to the channel. A lot has been going on in the political space recently, from APC to NDC to ADC. It's been happening on a daily basis. A lot has been trending. Mr. Clem, let's talk about Madam Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president of Nigeria. Despite he won the primaries in ADC party, but it looks like he has been losing momentum, unlike before. What do you think is happening? What do you think went wrong? It looks like he's struggling to gain his balance. He's struggling to improve. He's struggling to get extra forces to support him in this journey. What's really happening?
Okay, Atiku Abubakar, actually, if you say that he is losing momentum, I don't think he had ever had momentum.
Really?
The momentum NDC garnered that very moment was when P2B...
You mean ADC?
ADC, sorry. The momentum ADC, the way they were being talked about, clamored for, was when P2B and Kwankwaso joined them. P2B joined actually after like 3 weeks or 1 month later before Kwankwaso now moved in. They started getting a very huge popularity and became a very big threat to the federal government and the APC at the center. And they keep intensifying their strategy, how to disorganize them, to put a lot of fire on their leadership. Different category of people coming out with claiming the leadership. The other guy, Balagwombe, came out from nowhere. A lot of distraction, different court rulings against ADC leadership, David Mark, to the extent another high court nullified the convention they did. There were a lot of issues happening on at NDC's doorstep.
When Peter Obi was still in the party.
And Kwankwaso, they were still in the party. So later on, they left. As they left, the momentum left. Yeah, the momentum left ADC to NDC. Since then, Atiku Abubakar is trying to make sure that he galvanizes the North mainly. But he's not been clever enough. Knowing full well that someone like the late Muhammadu Buhari, the former president, he has laid claim of the Northern vote for years. For years, he has been claiming that he will win the North and he will become but he never became the president. He's just not going to make a presidency for only winning one zone. Okay. You got to win vote from the North, you got to win vote from the South. Okay. As it stands today, every Southerner are not happy with Atiku Abubakar candidacy. Most Southerners, most Southerners, let me not say every, but most Southerners are not happy with the candidature of Atiku Abubakar. Why wouldn't he support the South, knowing full well that this is the time of the South? 2019, when PDP zoned the ticket to the North, because that was when President Buhari wanted to do his second term. They voted and they zoned the ticket to the North. It became a Northern affair. That very time, Atiku Abubakar contested the election, Tambuwa contested the election, Saraki contested the election, and so many of them, they're all from the North. Then the Southerners choose whoever they want to support, but at the end of the day, Atiku won the ticket and now choose P2B as his running mate. They fly, but at the end of it, they lost the election, but you need to understand how was his zoning formula. Right now, to the north. Right now is a turn of the South. I don't know why Atiku insisted in contesting the election. He contested last time when they were saying that it was not the turn of the North. President Muhammadu Buhari is just finishing his 8 years. The tickets and the leadership of the country need to be zoned to the South. Atiku insisted to contest the election. He contested and he lost. And that was mess up PDP till today. That mess up PDP till today. PDP never recovered from that. Now, he galvanized himself and his team. They moved to ADC. He galvanized his team. They moved to ADC as using it a coalition as the case may be. But finally, we found out that it's not what they preach, it's what they are practicing. Because knowing full well that this is not your turn, but he insisting to contest. Atiku Abubakar is leveraging on the Northern vote so much. Because today, President Tinubu, I don't think he's going to get any major vote from the North. Unlike what he got in 2023. Okay. The people that made the vote available for him in 2023, they were no longer with him. So many of them are no longer with him. The ones who are with him, they are not just that influential enough compared to 2023. So, and the Northerners are not happy with his lead. The Northern Nigeria and the political gladiators are not happy with his leadership, the political appointment and other things that is going on in the country. If you check the whole thing, it looks like he's running a government of himself and his fellow tribal kinsmen in a way. which is not good to the country that has a lot of various ethnic background.
Okay.
So right now, the Northerners are not happy with the government, and they were not going to hide away from it because they are keep on saying it, that he's no longer stand the chances of getting their vote come 2027. The Atiku want to leverage on that to claim that they will vote for him because he's from the North. But knowing full well that even though they vote for you, let's assume they vote for you, only their vote cannot make you a president.
You still
need to have 25% across the, I think, two-thirds of the country. Then you have the highest number of votes cast also. You need to do something about it. Right now, they say that it's finding it difficult to name his running mate. I haven't gotten the ticket for like 2 weeks now. Haven't gotten the ticket now of the party for 2 weeks. He has been unable to name his running mate. Some people that contested with him, Rotimi Amechi and Atiku'S, they were not happy with the election. They all cry foul how the election was rigged. Atiku and his boys, they rigged the election to favor Atiku Abubakar. And he has visited Amechi and visited Atiku'S. But nobody knows what Amechi style, you know how he played his politics. Last time when Tinubu won the ticket of APC, he just remained docile. He didn't do nothing. He wasn't part of the campaign. He didn't showcase any support because he can't take it away that he's not a strong politician. He's a very strong politician. He was one that championed Tinubu Buhari's campaign for the first time, 2015. He was the DG of that campaign. 2019 also for Buhari's second term, he was also the DG of that campaign, and they won. Right now, I don't know whether he's going to support Atiku with his full choice or not, but he's still the man in ADC. He never decamped. So I don't really know whether he's going to play the kind of game he played during the APC era Tinubu came into power. We never can tell. Atiku'S is also in Lagos. He has gone to visit him. Nobody knows what they agreed on how they are going to work out to. Politicians, they are just got to be mindful of what their promises they are making to you. These are the people that can promise you something today. Tomorrow they will turn to do another thing based on the situation of things. But as it stands today, Atiku, most of his men, they are attacking NDC, attacking P2B. Many of them, they have created a lot of platforms on Facebook, which they are using to attack NDC, attacking P2B, putting all kind of fake AI pools. Who is likely to be president? They will give Atiku a lot of number of votes and put Tinubu and they will put Jonathan, then they will put P2B fourth or something like that. But people will be laughing and say, well, you never can tell. This is what happened in 2023, but they should not allow ego to overrule their own interests of the nation. And that was what happened. If PDP had yielded to the high device of Nigerians, so many of them calling on them to give them P2B, PDP could have won that election. That's why what happened. They could have defeated Tinubu on that very election. But it didn't happen. So today they have seen where it is. So we are not scared of, especially Obedient and people who are supporting Obi and Kwankwaso of what they are doing. They know very well that this time around is going to be a very tough game. If they are saying that he's going to get the vote of the North, the same way P2B will get the vote of the North, because he has a very strong running mate, Kwankwaso, who is also a politician, grassroots politician. He doesn't need to give you money to support him. He has a very organic supporters and followers following him all over the North. P2B's followers across the whole country, but although mainly in the South, but it's all over the country. A lot of people are believing in his messages and other things, how he tried to turn things around in Nigeria, and which we believe that that's what the country needs at this time around.
Will you advise Malam Atiku Abubakar to give up and just forget about this race?
Alhaji Atiku Abubakar giving up the 2027 race is not possible. It can never happen. Not that it will not happen. It can never happen. He is seeing it as a big opportunity. Last time he came to national television, he made a claim that it would be his last outing. So after 2027, that he will not contest again. But it's up to him. Next year, 2027, he's going to be either 80 or 81 years. A man of 81 years, or let's say 80 years old, he's no longer strong to run the affair of the country, especially in Nigeria with a lot of crises, a lot of problems. That's what you've seen today. Tinubu can never visit any state. Tinubu cannot do nothing. He's just sent from villa to abroad. And when he comes back after 2 or 3, he will go vacation in his hometown in Island, Lagos. From there, he will travel abroad. Nigeria don't want such kind of old age men at this time around. They need men of in their 60s or early 70s in a way that they will still have strength to run the affair of the country. If they can get a younger guys of 30-something, 40-something, it's far more better. They will have energy to do things, and they will start complaining of headache, start complaining of sickness, or having doctors, my doctor asked me to sleep. Or we have a lot of issues that age is very, very, very vital as what we are going to achieve coming next election.
To put things in order.
To put things in order. Atiku and his age, I don't think that we stand the chances of really giving Nigeria good governance as it stands today. Require a very energetic man or a woman who will be able to carry out his or her duties without a sleep. Because as it is today, you need to work day and night. You need to work day and night to see how to fix things. Both the files you are going through, making approval of things, supervising things by yourself. You don't depend on this person say, this person say. You see things by yourself, you analyze it by yourself, because you are the one going to face the questions. You're going to face the glory and take the glory tomorrow. You need someone that has a very strong energy. As it stands today, Atiku doesn't really have that big momentum. He's struggling to get it, but it will be difficult for him to build on it because he never had it. The momentum ADC were flying on then was because of the presence of Peter Obi and Kwankwaso. Since they left to NDC, and NDC became fire till death. All the attack, if you watch some of the new Facebook ADC created, both their forefront, Atiku this, Atiku that, ADC this, ADC that, all their targets are on Peter Obi and NDC. So they are not even attacking APC and Tinubu the way they are attacking NDC and Peter Obi, being their fellow opposition, compatriot. What they will need to do is to see how they can be able to defeat the two guys, which is going to be difficult. Nigerian youth, Nigerian poor people are clamoring for change. And if you put Obi and put Atiku, they'll go for Peter Obi.
When you talk about building momentum, is it not too late for him to start building momentum now? Because the election is coming pretty close.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's too late. After all, last time Peter Obi joined Labour Party, I don't think that he even had a long time like what we have now. Election is coming up January. I think the first week of January or second week of January 2027. We are still in June, so he still have a roughly very good 6 months to try to do something. But whatever he's going to do, I don't think that he will be able to make a very huge inroad into the South. No, because a lot of Southerners are not really buying his candidacy at this period in time.
Anyway, thank you so much. That's a beautiful one. Dear viewers, what are your thoughts? I don't know what to say about Mr. Atiku and the challenges he's having currently. Please drop your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Should he give up? Should he continue? Will the Southerners support him if he tries to win their hearts this time around? Please let us know in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. What are you waiting for? Like this video, share with your friends. We shall see you again in our next one. Bye for now.